gonna throw together a double batch of dough for the person that came out yesterday to give me an estimate on replacing my windows. Apparently they love sourdough and do not like the junk that's in everything from the grocery store. So we're gonna make them 2 batches of plain sourdough. We're gonna start with 250 grams of active starter. And then we will do 600 grams of filtered water. And just mix that into a nice slurry. I do use my stand mixer to do my dough now. It makes it so much easier and I don't have to do as many stretch and folds, but I just like to whisk this up with my dough whisk because sometimes the mixer does not do a great job of getting all that starter off of the bottom. That is how we are looking. And then we're gonna add 1,000 grams of bread flour and 20 grams of salt. Like I said, use my stand mixer. I just put this on for about 2 to 3 minutes until a dough forms. Good enough for me. The stand mixer, just like I said, makes this whole process so much easier. That is how my dough looks coming out of it after just about 2 to 3 minutes. I do utilize the aliquot method, which I have a pinned video explaining. It's just where we're taking a sample size of the dough to monitor our bulk fermentation process. The size of your sample depends on the temperature of your dough after all of your ingredients are added. So like if you delay adding your starter or your salt, whatever your method is, you would wait to do the temp and take the sample until after that. So my dough is 72 degrees right now. So we're gonna do 32 grams as our sample size. And then I just kind of smush that down because again, this is all we're using to monitor that bulk fermentation process. I'll bring you back in about an hour to do a round of stretch and folds. I usually only do about 2 since I've been using that mixer. I think it's been about an hour. I have a few other batches of dough going, so I wasn't for sure, but we are gonna get a round of stretch and folds done here on this double batch of plain sourdough. Like I said, my mixer does a lot of the work of getting that gluten response to activate in our dough, so I don't have to do that whole four rounds of stretch and folds every 30 minutes and babysit this like I used to, which has made the whole process a lot more enjoyable for me. This is moving along quite nicely. That's how we're looking. Our sample has not moved at all, but it's pretty warm here today, so I expect this dough to move a little bit more rapidly. I'll bring it back for our next round of stretch and folds in about 30 minutes. I think it's been 30 minutes, but I'm gonna leave the house here, so I'm just gonna do my second round and final round of stretch and folds before I just let this sit on the counter for the remainder of the bulk ferment. The dough is already responding very nicely. I don't have to do much else with this whatsoever, which I don't plan to. That is how we're looking with that. Our sample size has not moved very much, but I'm gonna go hang out with my mom, so I'm not too worried about this. We're just gonna set it, forget it, and I'll bring you back when we shape it. Moment of truth, a time to shape our double batch of the plain sourdough. This proved so nicely. I actually threw together a blueberry lemon that I just shaped, and then a jalapeno cheddar that is not ready. I think it's just the vinegar from the jalapeno juice inhibits that rise, but that's not even close to ready, but this sure is. So we're gonna divvy this up into 2 loaves. I'm gonna do one in the boule and one in the batard shaped oval loaf, so we can try one of each. I just prefer my crustic Dutch oven, which is the oval shape. I like how it bakes more than my other regular round Dutch ovens, so I like to do the oval, but I just baked an oval loaf to open up a banneton, and the other one was still in the fridge. I'm like, yeah, I don't feel like baking another one tonight, so just need to get my shaping done, and then we are gonna call it a relaxing Saturday after that. Round 1 first. I don't do any kind of pre-shape with this lower hydration just because this dough holds its shape pretty well on its own. It doesn't need that extra time and practice. It's a little bit sticky, but that's okay. Look at those beautiful bubbles. Boop. All right, in the banneton she shall go. I'm gonna cold proof these overnight. I'll probably make them tomorrow morning. We'll see. I guess we'll see how I feel at the time, but I will bring you all back when I do. Oh yeah, I have one more to shape still. Dang it. And I still have to wait on that jalapeno cheddar one. sorry. Give me about another minute of your time. I'm just gonna out of the shower. What do you mean play basketball? What do I need? Flour.
What do you need? What do you need?
Where the heck did I put it?
Mom?
Oh, damn it.
Mom, I don't think you want that in.
I got it from TikTok.
Oh.
Okay, so anyhow, as I was saying, I'm going to be done with this dough now for the night. It's going to go in the cold proof, and I will bring you back probably tomorrow morning or whenever I bake it.